Hello guys, and welcome back to the Geomine server with Paolo, and this is the second part of building this reed farm. So everything's more or less the same since last time, except I put in some vines here on the sides. I also put string, I don't know if you can see it, I put string over these here so that they don't grow too high, which is something we've used at spawn, and I think it looks really well. And what I'm going to do now to finish all this off is up here I need to continue clearing this out and put pistons up on either side. And I've just been testing here with a design for these pistons redstone wise, and I've figured out something here, so I'll address that again soon, but just to show you what I'm working on. Where on earth am I? Okay, yeah. I need to dig this up and I need to dig it back. So I think I'm going to do 12 pistons worth in this direction, or reeds, and I'm going to go up 4 times. So I'll start digging this out, and I'll meet you back when I have that done. Okay, to briefly explain what I'm doing here is I'm going to have a ring around like this of reeds, and I'm putting them on dirt instead of sand, just because the next layer doesn't need to be supported by anything, because dirt isn't a gravity block like sand. Behind it I have water, otherwise you can't plant the reeds, and then they'll grow 3 high like I have here, and behind it I have a block behind 2 pistons like this. And basically how this works is, when it gets powered, the 2 of those pop out. It'll all be connected up. This pattern will be repeated the whole way along and around. These all pop off, and this water stream will bring it all down, all the way down the waterfall, and these should be collecting down at the bottom. So I will put a switch, I think, just behind here to control the whole thing, but that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do it, I kind of see how I go. I only have a certain amount of sticky pistons to work with at the moment, but basically what I'm going to do is maybe do 3 levels up, or 4. I'll see how I go. I'll see how high it is. But just to explain how this works, I saw an episode where I don't know if you've watched any E06 videos, but he built a reed farm, and some people sent ideas into him on how to do this. But it's quite simple. You use this setup here with a block torch and another block like this to power these 2, and then beyond that, the next one, you just put a block with a redstone dust, and when this powers, this block is actually powering this one across, and then these 2 get powered, and then the next 2 I have beside here are just repeated from this. The reason I have the repeater here is so that this signal just continues on through this way and keeps the signal going. In Zisto's video, which I'll link in the description, he uses multiple ones of these going into each one of these, like as in you'll have like a repeater here and another one here, and well, this is in the way, but you'll have one there as well, and he just uses tons of repeaters, and it kind of bulks it out a bit. And I just think that this way that I'm doing it here kind of keeps it a little bit more compact again, so that's perfect for what I need. It's nice and compact, and I'm going to replicate that up there. So I have to clear all that out, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm going to listen to a bit of music and do that now. So I'll see you back soon. Okay, so I'm on the 3rd layer here, and I've calculated out that each layer will give me just under a stack, and I could go up another few, but to be honest, this is taking me a long time, so I think I'll just finish off this layer for now, and I will, if in future I want to upgrade the farm, I can. But it's quite easy to keep it to keep stacking it up. It's a repeatable pattern, so it's not a big deal, but it seems to be working okay for the moment, so I'm pretty happy with the progress. I just have to keep clearing all this out, so I'll be back to you when I'm done. I finished the 3 layers, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about that, because it did take me a while to clear all that space out and build everything. So what I'm gonna do is explain to you how it works. I've got a switch up here just for demonstration purposes, but the main switch is actually underneath here. So I'll just flick this now in a second so you can see it all fire off, but the top 2 wreaths should come off each one, and I've got it in a kind of a sequence so that it starts from here, goes around, then up the next level, goes around, and then up the top level and goes around, so you'll be able to see that. And the main reason I've done that is just so that it doesn't lag the game out. Just always thinking about minimizing lag on a server like this. Maybe I'm a bit overconscious, but yeah, I'm gonna give this a go now, and then I'll jump down and we'll see how much we get. So let's hope this works. There we go, lovely stuff. Let's get down. We can see all the reeds coming down, which is lovely. I suppose it does take a bit of time to come down, and I could, I guess, replace, if I get some ice, I could replace the bed of the river up there behind the first few blocks with ice to quicken it up. But I'm happy enough with that. We'll see how many we get out of that. As I said, oh yeah, just, well, there's a few more in here, so there's a few stragglers. I might have to find out how to fix that, but the way I will do it in future is, you can hear that up there, the pistons firing. I'll use this button here, or this switch, and that's that. What else have I done here? So I've just kind of put in some stepping stones here because I didn't really know what to do. I tried a big path and it looked a bit rubbish, so I just kept it nice and simple. I'm gonna keep this floor design here because I think it looks nice. And just in case you're wondering, these columns, so these 2 here are closer together than these 2 here, and I've done that on purpose just so that as you're stepping here, it kind of makes it widen out just by the eye. And the other thing I've done is down here I put 2 storage chests. So already you can see I'm building up a fair amount of reeds, more than I have from my makeshift reed farm over at the other base, which is great. And I've also made a secret room in here, well, slightly secret. And basically, walk in, I've got a ton of storage, and I'm going to use this for putting in all the reeds. But I was just thinking maybe changing this up a bit from how I have it, so I'm going to get some redstone and maybe do that now. So let me just grab that. Okay, so the door that I have in here is one that I use quite a lot as a simple piston door. If you stand on either pressure plate, it opens the door. And there's nothing wrong with this. The only thing is, I just thought I'd change things up a bit, and I won't explain it too much, but 2 pressure plates on either side with redstone wiring underneath each. If you stand on either one, it powers the wire, and it just comes around here and powers the pistons. So what I'm going to do is put in a simple little circuit here, so with a redstone repeater on 2 delay and a torch there, and this turns it, we don't need that anymore, this turns it into a kind of a toggleable thing. So when you stand on it, a one tick pulse is given to this, and nowadays pistons under sticky pistons under 1 tick like that can only either grab the block or leave it there. You can't do both. So it means that this will be the default setting. It's all closed, and when I go to walk in, it's opened until I walk back out. So not a big deal, just as I said, trying to mix things up a bit for myself. But as far as this room goes, I think it's fine. Sandstone floor and ceiling, and the sides. Enough storage here to last me a couple of years, I think, which is great. The other thing, last thing I did was put the torches on fence posts, like little tiki torches, because I thought they just looked a little rubbish on the ground on their own, and I think that just kind of finishes them off nicely. That one there is too high. And the one very, very last thing to finish this all off, because I think I've done enough here. I may come back to it at some stage, but I've put a couple of as you can see, gold blocks in the ceiling like that, just to break things up a bit. But this has been a good build. I've enjoyed it. A little bigger than the last ones I've done, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. If you have, please leave a comment or a like or something, so I know what sort of things you're liking. But thanks for watching. Next time I've got a couple of other things planned. I've got let me think, some more stuff in the ravine to do. I want to build this up a bit more. I want to work on the castle back at the base, and then I've got another thing which I won't mention, but it's nothing to do with my base here, but to do with the Geomine server, so watch out for that. That'll be pretty cool. So thanks again for watching. See y'all guys soon. Bye bye.